Do you want to master the building blocks of the web and ace your JavaScript certification on the first try? In this video, we will cover JavaScript Basics practice questions and answers for certification. Master the core concepts of JavaScript with this comprehensive practice exam. In this video, we dive deep into 30 essential JavaScript Basics practice questions, covering everything from variables and data types to functions and control flow. Make sure to pause the video after each question to test your knowledge before we reveal the answer. Which of the following is not a primitive data type in JavaScript? Option A, string. Option B, Boolean. Option C, object. Option D, undefined. The correct answer is C. In JavaScript, primitive types include string, number, big int, Boolean, undefined, symbol, and null. An object is a complex data type. Reference type. Objects are collections of properties and can store multiple values, whereas primitives are immutable and represent a single value. What is the result of the expression 5 plus 2? Option A, 7. Option B, 52. Option C, nan. Option D, type error. The correct answer is B. This is due to type coercion in JavaScript, when the plus operator is used with a string and a number. JavaScript converts the number to a string and performs concatenation. Therefore, 5, string, plus 2, number, results in the string 52. Which keyword is used to declare a block scope variable that can be reassigned? Option A, var. Option B, let. Option C, const. Option D, static. The correct answer is B. The let keyword allows you to declare variables that are limited to the scope of a block statement or expression on which it is used. Unlike var, which is function scoped, let is block scoped. Unlike const, variables declared with let can be reassigned a new value later in the code. What is the difference between and ? Option A. There is no difference. Option B. Checks for value only, while checks for both value and type. Option C. Is used for assignment. Is used for comparison. Option D. Is faster than . The correct answer is B. The operator is the abstract equality operator which performs type conversion, coercion, before comparing the values. The operator is the strict equality operator which does not perform type conversion. It returns true only if both the value and the data type are identical. What is the output of console.log, type of nan? Option A, number. Option B, nan. Option C, undefined. Option D, object. The correct answer is A. Despite its name standing for not a number, the data type of nan is technically a number in the ECMAScript standard. It is a special value that represents an undefined or unrepresentable value resulting from an erroneous mathematical operation. What is hoisting in JavaScript? Option A. Moving all script tags to the top of the HTML. Option B. The process of lifting a variable to a higher scope manually. Option C. The behavior where variable and function declarations are moved to the top of their scope during Compilation. Option D. A way to increase the performance of JavaScript loops. The correct answer is C. Hoisting is a JavaScript mechanism where variables and function declarations are moved to the top of their containing scope, global or function, before code execution. Note that only the declarations are hoisted, not the initializations. Variables declared with var are initialized as undefined, while let and const are hoisted but not initialized. Temporal dead zone. Which method is used to add an element to the end of an array? Option A, push. Option B, pop. Option C, shift. Option D, unshift. The correct answer is A. The push method adds one or more elements to the end of an array and returns the new length of the array. Conversely, pop removes the last element, shift removes the first element, and unshift adds an element to the beginning. Which loop is guaranteed to execute at least once? Option A, for loop. Option B, while loop. Option C, do while loop. Option D, for in loop. The correct answer is C. A do while loop executes the code block first and then checks the condition. Because the condition is evaluated after the block is run, the loop will always run at least one time, regardless of whether the condition is true or false initially. How do you access the property name of an object user? Option A, user.name. Option B, user name. Option C, both A and B. Option D, user to name. The correct answer is C. In JavaScript, you can access object properties using dot notation, user.name, or bracket notation, user name. Bracket notation is particularly useful when the property name is stored in a variable or contains characters that are not valid in dot notation, like spaces. What is the value of null in JavaScript? Option A, an empty string. Option B, the absence of any object value. Option C, a variable that has been declared but not assigned. Option D, 0. The correct answer is B. Null is a primitive value that represents the intentional absence of any object value. It is often assigned to a variable to indicate that it currently holds no data. This is different from undefined, which means a variable has been declared but has not yet been assigned a value. Which of the following is considered a falsy value in JavaScript? Option A, false. Option B, empty array. Option C, 0. Option D, empty object. The correct answer is C. Falsy values are values that translate to false when evaluated in a Boolean context. The standard falsy values are false, 0, -0, 0n, big int 0, single quote, null, undefined, and nan. Empty arrays and empty objects are actually truthy in JavaScript. What does the return keyword do in a function? Option A, it prints a value to the console. Option B, it stops the execution of the function and sends a value back to the caller. Option C, it restarts the function from the beginning. Option D, it declares a global variable. The correct answer is B. The return statement ends function execution and specifies a value to be returned to the function caller. If no return statement is used, or if the return keyword is used without an expression, the function returns undefined by default. What is the result of 10% 3? Option A, 3. Option B, 1. Option C, 0. Option D, 0.33. The correct answer is B. The percent operator is the remainder modulo operator. It returns the remainder left over after dividing the first number by the second. 10 divided by 3 is 3 with a remainder of 1. So 10% 3 equals 1. Which operator represents the logical in? Option A, Option B, and. Option C, and. Option D. The correct answer is C. The and operator is the logical and operator. It returns true if and only if both operands are true. Is the logical OR? Single quote exclamation mark. Is the logical not? And is the bitwise in? What is the purpose of use strict in JavaScript? Option A. To make the code run faster. Option B. To enable modern syntax that isn't available in older versions. Option C. To enforce stricter parsing and error handling at runtime. Option D. To prevent the use of external libraries. The correct answer is C. Use strict is a literal expression that instructs the browser to use strict mode. In this mode, JavaScript catches common coding bloopers, like assigning a value to an undeclared variable, which would otherwise create a global variable, and throws errors for them, leading to cleaner and more secure code. How do you find the number of elements in an array named items? Option A, items size. Option B, items count. Option C, items length. Option D, length, items. The correct answer is C. The length property of an array returns the number of elements in that array. It is a property, not a method, so you do not use parentheses. It is automatically updated whenever elements are added to or removed from the array. Can you change the value of a variable declared with const? Option A, yes, always. Option B, no, never. Option C, yes, but only if it is an object or array. You can change properties, elements. Option D, only within a loop. The correct answer is C. A const declaration creates a read-only reference to a value. It does not mean the value it holds is immutable, just that the variable identifier cannot be reassigned. For instance, if a const holds an object, the properties of that object can still be modified, but you cannot point the variable to a completely new object. How do you write a single-line comment in JavaScript? Option A, asterisk comment asterisk. Option B, comment. Option C, option D, hash comment. The correct answer is B. Single-line comments in JavaScript start with 2 forward slashes. // Anything following these slashes on the same line will be ignored by the JavaScript engine. Block comments, multi-line, are wrapped in asterisk and asterisk. What is an anonymous function? Option A, a function that has no name. Option B, A function that is private to a class. Option C. A function that returns no value. Option D. A function that is called automatically. The correct answer is A. An anonymous function is a function that does not have a name associated with it. They are often used as arguments to other functions, callbacks, or assigned to variables. For example, const myfunc equals function, opening curly bracket ... closing curly bracket. What is the result of 2*3? Option A, 6. Option B, 8. Option C, 9. Option D, 5. The correct answer is B. The *** operator is the exponentiation operator. It raises the first operand to the power of the second operand. So 2*3 is 2 cubed, which equals 8. 2*2*2. Which character is used to define a template literal? Option A, single quote, single quote. Option B, double quote, quote. Option C, backtick, backquote. Option D, // slash. The correct answer is C. Template literals are enclosed by the backtick, backquote character. They allow for multi-line strings, string interpolation with embedded expressions, $expression, and special constructs called tagged templates. Which method converts a string to all uppercase letters? Option A, to upper. Option B, uppercase. Option C, to uppercase. Option D, capitalize. The correct answer is C. The to uppercase method returns the calling string value converted to uppercase. It does not change the original string because strings in JavaScript are immutable. It returns a new string. What is the result of type of null? Option A, null. Option B, undefined. Option C, object. Option D, primitive. The correct answer is C. This is a well-known bug quirk in JavaScript that has existed since the first version of the language. Although null is a primitive type, the type of operator returns object. Proposals to fix this were rejected to avoid breaking existing websites. What does the operator do? Option A, it checks for inequality. Option B, it inverts the Boolean value of its operand. Option C, it adds an exclamation point to a string. Option D, it terminates the script. The correct answer is B. The single quote, logical not operator takes a single operand and inverts its truthiness. If the operand is truthy, it returns false. If the operand is falsy, it returns true. Which object is the global object in a web browser environment? Option A, document. Option B, global. Option C, window. Option D, root. The correct answer is C. In a web browser, the window object is the global object. Any global variable or function becomes a property or method of the window object. In Node.js, the global object is called global. Which statement is used to perform different actions based on different conditions? Option A, for. Option B, if, else. Option C, while. Option D, function. The correct answer is B. The if-else statement executes a block of code if a specified condition is true. If the condition is false, another block of code, the else block, can be executed. This is the primary way to handle conditional logic in JavaScript. Which event occurs when a user clicks on an HTML element? Option A, on mouse over. Option B, on change. Option C, on click. Option D, on mouse click. The correct answer is C. The onClick event is triggered when a pointing device button, usually a mouse's primary button, is pressed and released while the pointer is located inside the element. How do you access the first element of an array named colors? Option A, colors, 0. Option B, colors, 1. Option C, colors, first. Option D, colors, 0. The correct answer is A. JavaScript arrays are zero-indexed, meaning the first element is at index 0, the second element is at index 1, and so on. Therefore, colors, 0, accesses the first element. How do you round the number 7.25 to the nearest integer? Option A, math.rnd, 7.25. Option B, round, 7.25. Option C, math, round, 7.25. Option D, math, floor, 7.25. The correct answer is C. The math, round, function returns the value of a number rounded to the nearest integer. If the fractional part of the number is 0.5 or greater, the argument is rounded to the next higher integer. Which block is used to handle exceptions, errors in JavaScript? Option A, try, catch. Option B, error, handle. Option C, if, error. Option D, debug, catch. The correct answer is A. The try, catch statement marks a block of statements to try, and specifies a response should an exception be thrown. The try block contains the code that might fail, and the catch block contains the code that executes if an error occurs in the try block. That wraps up our 30 practice questions on JavaScript Basics. How many did you get right? Let us know your score in the comments section below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coding certification prep. For the full 150+ question practice set, check the link in the description below.